Good evening. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Hey, buddy. Is it gonna load? There we go. Obi, come here. Come here. Do you want to sit in my lap? Or are you just going to be a noisy little brat? I don't know why I said brat like that. A borat. Don't be a borat. Can you see in here? Well, I guess hear me, not just hear the game, because there's no game audio right now, just me. Alright, cool. See it here, jingle jingles. Hi, Dak! Yeah, there's no game sound, because... Hi, Kit! There's no game audio, really, at this point. Should have game audio now, though. Alright, so we gotta find all the tiles. It still won't let me take this one out of the drain. We need something to pry it out with, I guess. Or maybe fill it with water and it'll pop out. But no water comes out. The screwdriver is not the right kind for this. Pry it out with your bare hands, you coward! What, do you have no fingernails? Come on! Come on, Junpei! I'm honestly... I don't know what we're supposed to do next. I think I spent 20 minutes trying to rip the tile out first time. Like, it's right there. I bet Lotus could do it if we gave her the option. Right? Yeah, we need the tiles for this puzzle where E equals 14. And the tiles here have a 14 when you look at the red marks. But we only have one so far, and it won't let me do the puzzle until we... But there's like, how many E's? 1, 2, 3, 4. We only know the location of 2 tiles. Where the hell are the other 2 tiles? I sure don't know. Hold up! Hold up a sec. What's with this little... They all have little, like... I guess it's where the food was delivered. I remember being stuck here a long time. It's a similar set of rooms. There's a similar set of rooms in Richie's Last Reward that gave me similar trouble, though. That could be confusing them. We've looked at all the desks. But I'll check them again. Maybe I looked at the drawer and not the desk in some cases. I already took the drawer out of this desk. Okay. be that way. We did examine Dark Room pretty fully. We got the clues from the mirrors here. Yeah, we don't need to shine light on the hint anymore. It took me a long time to realize that I could see the toilets by clicking this wall. I kept trying to click the edge of the toilet paper holder. Anyway, 14 equals E. And this one doesn't react when you pull on it. I like that Junpei gives us the toilet the benefit of the doubt. It looks like a dirty toilet, but it's too dark to tell. It could be a clean toilet. I don't know. It's pretty dark. Thanks that the toilet considers. The toilet appreciates your consideration. We have flushed the other toilets. We flushed them both the appropriate number of times. And we heard a clicking sound, but I haven't figured out what it did. Boy, you stink! Did you just go potty? Whew. We've got this without a handle on it still. I think flushing the toilets unlocks a drawer. Maybe we've already done what we need to do with it? Hey! This drawer! It does unlock a drawer. Well, this drawer opens easily enough. I forgot that this one didn't open before. Lucky! Wait, there were two of them! Why is there only one showing? Like, they were clearly two tiles sitting. Oh, okay. Thank you. I was about to say, I'm not going crazy. I think we checked this desk, but it was locked, and I had forgotten that it was locked. We got a tile! Now we just need that one last one. I forgot that room's desk for so long. Well, we figured it out. Good work, team. It's not gonna let me do the puzzle until I actually get off all 4 E's, is it? But there are still rooms that haven't been checked yet. Are there, Junpei? Are there rooms that haven't been checked yet? I'm pretty sure we've thoroughly checked every room except this one. Which won't open. Junpei. Maybe it'll let me pry the tile out now. Ugh. Should I examine all the toilet areas fully? Maybe not? Let's give the toilets another peek. We got the screwdriver from here. Moon. Toilet. Or this is sun toilet, excuse me. Lost my marbles. Damn, this toilet's pretty nasty to begin with, but the inside's even worse. Honestly, I'm amazed you could bring yourself to touch it. Huh. There's way nastier stuff out there in the world than a gross toilet. You're a real deep thinker, aren't you? We have a drawer in our inventory. It's the one with the mirror bit. But there's no light here to reflect. See, this one we can click the toilet paper roll to get over here. Why can't we do that for the others? Why is that one, why? Why is this the only one where we can click the toilet paper roll? Half-used toilet paper. Well, it's old and it's kind of grossing me out, but there's nothing suspicious about it. We still have to deal with this towel. Yeah, we haven't gotten the faucet handle. Somewhere there's a faucet handle. I don't like the ambiguity of the phrase half used there. Yeah, I'm not especially fond of it. There's no light shining on it, so I can't do anything with it. I can't interact with this sink because there's no light on it. It's dead to me. There's a simple chair over there where the light doesn't shine. Yeah, I assume it means like half empty, but half. It's weird. It's a ceiling. I've seen a lot of ceilings in my time. I'd say this one rates about a 3.5. What's that scale out of? That's a good question. What about this ceiling? This ceiling. Nothing to say about that one. You sure I still can't use the screwdriver on this? Can I use the screwdriver on any of the drawers? I could try. There was a drawer that we used the screwdriver. This one here. See how it used to have little screws here? We took it out. Yeah, because it's a Phillips head screwdriver. I think Kit pointed that out last time. It really wouldn't be optimal for getting it out. Need a flat head. And then we tried switching the drawers around. And that one clicked and we got the whatever it was we got out of it. Maybe I shouldn't pull it anymore. Yeah, okay. I think there's another thing you can use a screwdriver on if you get to get the faucet. Junpei wandering around just putting a screwdriver in things. If I could find a replacement, that'd be sweet. Can I just pull the handle off the drawer? Anybody got any thoughts? Can I unscrew the toilet? No. Junpei unscrews the toilet lid because he can. Combine. Oh, that's a good idea. I haven't tried combining anything. Yeah, cause see, I always thought this looked like a freaking faucet, but I couldn't get it off. But now I have a screwdriver. I can take that off. Good thinking. Junpei unscrews the suit toilet lid. Hi, says Lotus. Souvenirs, says Junpei. Zero squinting at him real hard through monitor. And I remembered seeing something that looked suspiciously like a knob on one of the drawers, but it wasn't on the one we saw there, so I couldn't remember which one it was. It was the one we had in our inventory. Oh. Good work, everybody. Let's faucet it up. Junpei is a knob. Sweet, the handle I got off that drawer fits onto the faucet perfectly. Now I can turn the water on. Junpei, what are you doing? It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I'm running the water! I can see that. I'm asking you why you're just letting it run like that. Think about it, Lotus. This faucet didn't have a knob when we found it, right? What do you mean? Just watch. Anytime now. Hey, water's filling up. Doesn't that just mean the pipes are clogged? Whoops. Let's turn it off for now. What were you expecting to happen, Junpei? That's true, none of them have had food or water. So did anything change? Water stopped flowing. Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Junpei, I'm leaving this one to you, alright? Is the drain clogged? It looks like a lot of water isn't draining out of the sink. We have made it like the towel. Let's go check the other room. Yeah, boy! What? Tiles! Death games really ought to have catering. Yeah! That was a weird little sound you made. I think I clicked, so it didn't...
What the? Hey, what's going on? Are you okay, man? You're sweating like crazy. Are you all right?
7, are you remembering things?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a little dizzy, that's all.
That's definitely more than just a little dizzy. Are you sure? You don't look so good.
What am I doing here?
Huh? What are you talking about? We opened the number 2 door and walked in here. Don't tell me you forgot.
Shit, man, did you forget all over again?
No, that's not what I mean. It ain't much, but I think some of my memories came back.
Alright.
I
Spit it out,
I
man!
think I've been here before.
In this prison?
Huh?
Junpei. I had a feeling from looking at him that maybe he was a prisoner, and I wondered if this place was bringing memories back. Yeah, I can definitely see that.
I said I've been in this room before.
You were here? When? Why?
Aoi. Lai Nona.
What the hell was that?
It's right there. I feel like I'm this close to remembering everything, but I just can't.
Also, there's a vaguely fisherman-y look, so a boat kind of makes sense, maybe.
That's right, an experiment. There was some kind of experiment going on this ship.
I mean, we kind of saw the, testament to that.
An experiment? What sort of experiment?
They were trying to control people. Or something like that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment, I mean. I think there were 4 or 5 more, but I don't remember all their names. Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here. Experiment. Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like you saw the experiment, Junpei.
Those kidnapped kids. Was I working that case?
Huh?
Wait, under this bed. The home's gone? No, maybe it was a different room. There's gotta be a ton of rooms on this boat that look just like this one.
Hey, what exactly do you remember?
I know, right? Is he a cop? I'm kind of wondering if he might be a cop.
Maybe you could stop talking like a crazy person and tell me what's going on here.
Or a detective.
Well, it's not like I really remember everything. I've only got bits and pieces, and they're scattered and don't make much sense.
I don't care. Tell me the bits and pieces then.
Okay. From what I can remember, I think I was a cop.
Yeah, boy!
A cop?
Yeah.
Police detective!
I was looking for that group of kids that got kidnapped 9 years ago. You remember that, right? It was all over the news.
Yeah, I was still in school. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember some of it.
Oh, yeah, 9 years ago. 9.
I think it was a bunch of kids right around my age. They all just disappeared. Nobody knew why.
If I was the developer of this game, I would put a picture of myself as a kid in this and blur it.
It was all over TV and the newspapers every day.
that newspaper say in the corner? The number... Like, it says the N... And then it looks like it says 999, which is funny. It's too hard to read, though.
So you're saying you were investigating it?
The Something Weekly, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I guess I found something. There was this medical company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals that had something to do with those kids.
Please let it be the Non-Area Weekly.
After I figured that out, I managed to get some information out of somebody who worked for them.
Wait, hang on, I just forgot what you said, Seven. Okay.
I think it was...
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Yeah, that had to been it.
Oh, look at you!
In the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about.
Yeah, yellow's not the best stakeout color. Or like, sort of an ochre.
There was a bunch of movement near it.
He doesn't have scars here.
Men in black suits, many of them were carrying large bags. Bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun.
He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull.
Thing.
There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle.
A drug?
That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that.
I like you, Seven. I'm coming around to you. I still don't get what your beef with Lotus is, though.
I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it. Shit, my head hurts. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh?
Maybe Lotus worked for the pharma company. Maybe.
Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... it won't open. Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge.
Fancy white dress shoes.
I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed, and sat down. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice.
Nine.
The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying.
Oh man, dude, have you sat in on a murder game before and didn't realize it?
But I could hear one. It was pretty high. Probably a little kid. Huh?
He looks like he came from a swing revival dance party. When he want to dance, but also have to bust a crime ring at 10.
No, it was several. I hear 5 or 6, maybe more. Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate.
He's got a face that feels like he could fit in an Ace Attorney game. I mean, most of these characters feel like they could fit in an Ace Attorney game. But there's just something about 7.
I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't
All
see
the
shit,
All things considered, 7, you remembered quite a deal.
but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from.
Will Powers adjacent. Yeah, kinda. Imagine Lotus as a belligerent witness. Yes.
Hold on. Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
My inside man? Oh, he means the guy on the inside. I thought that was just him talking. I thought that's just what he called his conscience or something. And I'm like, your inside man? Yeah, I thought it was his inner voice. My inside man.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then...
It's drunk.
Yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch? I finally got the damn thing off.
He looks tired and satisfied with himself.
Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside.
Hey, what happened after that?
I don't remember what happens after that. I think I found some kind of door out of the duct. And I think I found some kids, too. Not good. Why can't I remember what happened next?
Ah, man, what happened to the kids, 7?
Jupiter, he just said he doesn't remember!
Did you save them?
I don't know. I don't know if it was me. I've got this feeling. I think one of the kids died. A girl, I think.
Huh?
Anyway, just please don't ask me anymore, okay?
Junpei, don't be
I
a
really
dick.
don't remember anything else.
It's fine. Don't push yourself.
Junpei, you were the one who just... Junpei.
Going by what he said, the children who had been kidnapped 9 years before, apparently a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals had been behind it all. They'd taken the children to the same ship we're on now. They had been brought here for an experiment. Seven said it had something to do with controlling human beings.
Is Junpei kind of a dick in this? He's a little bit. I don't think he's intentionally being a dick. I think that, yeah, he's just kind of dumb and not best at reading the room.
The 16 children who had been kidnapped were the subjects. Seven had said 3 of their names were Aoi, Light, and Nona. I think that's all I got. Oh, and Seven is, or was at some point, a cop. I can't really use any of this information anyway. I didn't learn anything about the Nonary game or Zero. Why were we brought to the same ship where they'd done those experiments 9 years ago? And just what the heck is this about controlling human beings?
Guys, I don't know. I hate to like interrupt, but like while you've been sitting here having a memory session powwow, like time is ticking.
That's nuts. Did they really conduct an experiment like that? I don't have time to just stand here thinking. I need to
Thank
get moving.
you. It's the brightest thing you've ever said while the Dingosaur rose up. Anyway. Forget about the puzzle we already solved. We need to look for new ones. I didn't read that, sorry, but it's like, you know, water gathering at the spring, blah, 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 blah. Anyway. Okay. Well, it looks like we've investigated all the rooms. The only mystery left is that door. 9 doors, 9 persons, 9 brain cells. We got 4 tiles. And there are a bunch of tiles that are the same size up on the wall there. So if we replace 4 of the tiles on the wall with the ones we've got, that should open the door. Well, there's only one way to find out. Murdens. Hey, did you just hear something unlock? Does that mean we got it right? Yes, it looks like we did. The 14 hidden on the tile. If you convert that hexadecimal, it's an E. Oh! Cool. I was just following the clue, but yeah, Damn, Lotus, you smart. So if we replace it, that gives us the answer. Do you really care why it worked? Let's just get out of here. Yes! Let's go! You found it! Congratulations.
hell is this place?
9 brain cells, but Lotus has Junpei's spare. LOL, she brought that with her. Junpei brought nothing.
Ugh, this room is really creepy.
I think we ought to get the hell out of here now.
They put stress on the now in the text, but his dialogue didn't really stress the now. It was more like, we need to get out of here now. Not, we need to get out of here now. Like the text would imply.
It's locked, isn't it?
Yep. Don't know why I thought this would be any different.
So, what is this room for, anyway?
Well, there's a chair in the center of the room.
Here's where we torture people! Oh wait, no, it's probably like an execution room, isn't it? So yeah, torturing people. Were there bloodstains that I missed?
Oh, looks uncomfortable to say the least. I'd rather not sit in it if I can avoid it.
It looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel. Too dark to look through it, though.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth, is it?
Oh, yep, sure enough. That is blood.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Oh man! It's torture!
What are these tools for?
Yeah!
That's not something I even want to think about.
No doubt about it.
Torture
This
room!
room's dangerous.
Torture room!
Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here. Come on.
Torture room! Torture room! When was the last time you reckoned these things were sanitized? Oh man, it actually is just called the torture room! Freaking nailed it! Yes! Swish! I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my water. I have a great thirst. Hi, Damien. By the way, everyone, Damien is back with us again. For how long? I don't know. Maybe forever. It's okay. He's still a little angry. Don't talk to him. Be angry. Torture Rook is my band name. I know it was a typo, but Torture Nook is a pretty good name too. Just a cute little torture nook. Little torture corner. Like a breakfast nook, but for torture. Here's where I'll read the newspaper while I'll eat my morning omelet. Here's where I get grill hostages on the rack. You know, morning routine things. Do you want your food, Damien? Sorry, one more sec. Hang on, buddy. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Good. There's something on the screen. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above. Huh. I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle. It's right next to the torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good. Anyway, we just adjust the switches to match the blocks up on top, right? You adjust the switches shown at the 4 corners of the screen and you press the check button. Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you could do. Ooh, boy! Love that! Love that! So it adds them together. Excuse me. Whenever you turn on one of these switches, more blocks show up on the screen. So I think you gotta figure out which buttons you have to press in order to get the screen to match the diagram. Yeah, but it's hard to figure out what button does what. If you want to see how many blocks each switch adds, just turn on one switch. When all of them are off, there aren't any blocks, right? You can see how many each switch adds. Oh yeah! I get it. We haven't even seen the diagram yet, guys. Like, literally my first thing to do was look at this screen. I thought there was a hole here, but I guess it's got a cover over it. You aren't gonna be able to get that off. It's bolted on there pretty good. Maybe there's something around here we can use to get off that thing off of there. Can you see anything in there? If you can't see anything, I don't really think we need to bother with trying to open it. It's too dark to see anything. Huh? Did I see something shiny in there? There's a monkey wrench on the torture table. Nice! Good eye. There are a number of ominous looking tools and instruments here. Let's see, we've got an ads. Oh, what? A tool similar to an axe with an arched blade at the right angles with the handle, used for cutting or shaping large pieces of wood. This just looks like a hammer. Like these pictures that it's showing me. Like these diagrams here don't look like the one, like, but this one here just looks like a hammer. This here looks like it's for scraping and pulling. Like this looks like its own device. This is a bad picture. Dictionary. Anyway, it adds in a hammer, a pair of forceps. And these are other things that are too old and broken. I have no idea what you don't know what the monkey wrench is? Okay, there we go. Hey, doesn't this wrench look way too new to be here with all this other stuff? Yes, it does. I didn't notice it before you mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all. You got a wrench! Shiny new non-murder wrench. This wrench looks brand new. Considering where we found it, I have to wonder how it was used. Knock it off! I don't want to think about that. You've already seen plenty of things that are a lot more cruel than that. You're unexpectedly sensitive. Come on, let's not talk about stuff that doesn't matter, okay? Quit talking about my sensitive side, Lotus! We need to find somewhere we can use this thing. Should be able to get those bolts off with this wrench you just found, though. Ta-da! Obi! That's not your food! I was thinking that Danny had been eating for a good long time. Hey! Piglet. Damien's just sitting there watching him eat his food. Hi, Damien. Hi, Obi. Boys. Sweet, it's open. Who gets to reach their arm into the ominous hole? The hole's too small. You can't see in, even with the cover off. Well, you can't see in, but I think there's enough room to stick your arm in. Are you sure you want to do that? There could be something dangerous in there. Okay, I admit, that scares me a little, but we need to see if there's anything useful in there. Alright, here we go. Arm into the hole! In a time-honored horror game manner. Hey, I think I can feel something. Ah! Just kidding. It's small, all cold and hard. Doesn't feel like there's anything else in here. Alright, let's see what this thing is. A sun key! Oh, cool! Damn, can we just stop to think about like the time and effort that Zero had to put into like setting all of this up? Like, there was a lot of work and hours, like, man-hours, they went to, like, assuming he did this all himself. Like, one, he's gotta be freaking ripped. I would imagine, to move around some of the stuff that he has. Everyone needs a hobby. Sometimes that hobby is meticulously curating a death game. We should be able to open the other door with this. Yeah, but we gotta get out of this room before we can do that. And we're probably gonna need this sun key to do that. But none of the doors in this room have keyholes. I bet we gotta use it on something that's not a door. Using a key on something that's not a door? Why, that's ridiculous! Yay. It's like he's DMing, but in real life, and his players are there against their will. Forced LARP. It seems overwhelming, but you make a list, you go to Home Depot, you find a helpful employee, bing, bang, and boom, death game vote. And down you go. Back you come! These levers have gotta turn something on. Of course they would. All they could do is turn something on or off. What's important is what they turn on or off. Don't say the floor is going to suddenly open up. God, there's a lot of dials to look at here. So many freaking dials. All the dials are pointing in different directions. Maybe something will happen if we turn them. Ha! Shoot. They're all rusted. I guess turning them doesn't really do anything. The needle on the gauge is at 0. It doesn't look like it's going to move. There are a ton of knobs here. Doesn't seem like any of them do anything, though. Do you think it's broken? Damien, I'm not getting your food out again, buddy. Oh no. What a cute little mug. And he's sticking his tongue out as he does it. So where is this diagram I'm supposed to be matching? I sure haven't found it yet. Oops. Oh. There's a whole lot of cables coming out of that thing. It's really kind of a mess. I can barely tell which is which. What's wrong, Junpei? What are you doing on the floor? Well, I thought maybe if I got down here I could see through the glass. It's not working, though. You don't think it's just a large sheet of glass that put into an indentation? I don't know. I mean, why would they do that? And the placement of the chair? You're not making sense, Junpei. What's your point? Well, I'm not sure, but don't you think there's something under the glass? It said the door will unlock if we complete the experiment. So in other words, we aren't getting out of here until we finish this experiment. Well, let's do that then. There's nothing suspicious about these lights. They're a little blurry from the dust, but that's about it. I appreciate that you let me click on them, though. I want to touch the ball and chain here. Or actually, it's just it's like 2 balls and chain. Wait. Right? That's what I was thinking too. I want to grab on them, but I can't touch them. This handrail runs all the way from the entrance. It doesn't go down one side of the stairs. When you look at it from here, the catwalk looks pretty high up. That makes the stairs pretty steep. We better be careful going up and down them. Of course, the entrance is locked. It's been like that in every room we've been in. What did you expect? There's no point in trying to go back. Let's just think about going forward, right? The green screen puzzle told me that it's based on a diagram. Like, I don't know what diagram it's talking about. I'm supposed to be making it match something, but I don't know what I'm matching it to. Adjust the switches to match the blocks on top. What blocks on top? Does it mean that these two, like the two top blocks, the two top quadrants? You just gotta have them all filled in a neat square, I think. Oh. I should stop trying to brute force my way through this, huh? Was it a square? It might not be. I can't remember. I mean, there's only so many combinations it can be. Okay. I just need to do 4 addition problems here. If I turn a single switch on and it count the blocks, and do that for every switch, it's super easy. I mean, you say that, Junpei, I don't exactly understand what I'm doing. She's gonna actually eat it this time. Or else nobody's gonna eat all of it. Oops. Now do a little box. Hang on a second. What does the hint say? I mean, why would that be the hint section? Like the others had hint sections. I feel like it just gave me the hint just gave me the solution. I feel like we. I don't know where we got that amount from, but. Well, whatever. We solved the puzzle, I guess. It's fine. To complete the entering execution phase. To complete the experiment, data must be collected from subjects. Once preparation is finished, place subject in chair. My buddies is playing Hades. Whoa, I thought we solved this puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation? I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this. I think it means one of us has got to sit in the chair. Well, 7's never going to fit in that thing. It's either you or me, Junpei. Collecting data. I wonder if it's going to run electricity through the subject. There's a human hand on the screen. Maybe it's gonna zap the brain with a little electricity. How are we? I still don't know how we got that number. I mean, how we... That's gonna bother me, but whatever. Whatever. This really doesn't sound safe. Anyway, we've still got to prepare. We could talk about this after we figured out what it means by preparation, alright? Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we ought to ask it what we need to do. Time to fry Junpei's remaining brain cell. There, the disposal tank is closed. Please fill tank with water. What tank? Oh man, don't tell me we gotta do something with a water tank. I hate water tanks for some reason. And yeah, I figured I had to check the monitor again. I was just looking around. Well, there's probably something around here to open the tank, or whatever it's asking us to do. Looks like the only controls are in this room. It's a dunk tank! It's a dunk tank! The floor drops out and it just sploosh! Nah. Pull the lever. Alright, let's pull the lever. Is that water? What the hell? What's going on? You calm down? It's just water going somewhere. It sounds like it's underneath us. Albie, not your food, sir. No, I appreciate how quickly you sneak in here. Quite attentive. So am I. I know, I'm such a meanie at letting you eat someone else's food. How would you ever live with such a horrible, mean mother? Every day is suffering. You're never fed. I'm just trying to get by on those scraps of earth I can clear those so to lose so I can get on this way. Denied you. You poor, poor boy. It's just water doing somewhere. The word just doing a lot of work there, yeah. That means the floor. Oh! Junpei, look! What's she... Oh, damn! I can see through the glass now. Oh, sweet! Radioactive ooze! So it is a shark. I was gonna say, this looks like a freaking shark. Instead, those are E, D, B, and F. Why is there a dead shark in here? Oops. What? And there's a strange noise coming from the chair. Looks like it's been turned on. I guess the puzzle was here was that the power had to be sent in a specific way. Sit in the chair. Why is there a dead shark in here? Nah, it's an electric current. There's a dead shark in here because it's static. Definitely the sound of electricity. The sun key should fit into the keyhole on these manacles. Oh, okay. That's what I'm wondering. It's like, I can imagine Zero buying a fuck ton of solder, but like, did Zero kill the shark? Did Zero just have to scour Craigslist for it? Like, where did he get this dead shark? He hauled it in with his bare hands. The shark donated its body to science. I didn't even know that there was a keyhole on the manacles, but because I'm carrying the key, automatically there we go. Alright, Sun Key, in you go. And yes! Man, it's like a key that opens both this door, I mean, these manacles, and the... Gotta do some fancy lock work. I'm convinced a neighbor was like, hey, I got this dead shark, I don't know what to do with it. Don't think we're gonna need the Sun Key again in here, though. Just seems unlikely. Alright, Sun Key, you've done your job. Into my pocket with you. Zero looking at half-completed death game. You know! Jupiter follows the Sun Key. I don't think that examining the chair is going to cause that machine to do anything. You'll probably take a look on the monitor instead. I want you to sit in it! The restraining device is unlocked. Please seat subject and device.
Well, like we thought, it's not going to work unless someone sits in it.
You know, I mean, it wasn't in parentheses, was it? I mean, this isn't the first time he's talked to the keys. I choose to believe that that was spoken out loud. Though sometimes it does have his thoughts, like whenever it doesn't show the Junpei, it just has the text box, and those are thoughts. But I'm going to assume that he spoke those words out loud to talk to that key.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve.
Junpei's right. If we screw it up,
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
But
No one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know.
So, like, was the shark part of the execution method? I had assumed up to this point that the shark was just there for aesthetic. And no, that's not really
I just don't want to stay in
irony.
this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with.
Yeah, the green is what's concerning.
Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
don't say last.
you're making me nervous.
Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters.
Daughters!
Tell them that I loved them very much. No, tell them that I will always love them.
Daughters?
You've got kids?
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei. They're twins. I had them when I was young after... well, some things happened.
Unnecessary feelings.
Their names are Nona and...
Wait! Nona?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment.
But what the hell? What's wrong with you?
Oh. No way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
How do you know that?
Are you serious? What the hell is this? There's no way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? Wait, what do you mean, that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
Ooh, boy.
I have.
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please, what happened here?
Fine, I'll tell you. But... And then... That was when. From there,
God, I didn't get to see his shoes before, you're right.
it looked like... Just as if... Finally... That's all I remember from 9 years ago.
Oh my God. Everything I've been looking for the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here.
What a twist!
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared. Then 9 days later, they came back.
Of course, 9.
They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible. So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on.
Oh.
A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had, before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So
hope
I
we get to
decided
see
I would
your
investigate
kids.
what happened on my own.
I bet they're cute.
I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
What did you find out?
Nothing. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just... Even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
Ooh.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No, probably something even bigger than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just...
Oops, sorry. Just about connecting the dots.
The hospital.
The hospital.
Alright, so it seems that the characters have connections to one another. And to these kids. I was gonna say, what if Junpei is one of these kids and doesn't remember it?
For a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment? I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
The Gansfeld experiment, the German word for entire field, is a pseudoscientific technique used in parapsychology to test individuals for extrasensory perception.
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment.
I just
This is
looked at
how it's
Gansfeld
set up.
effects. It's a real thing. I knew that I could Google it. Don't worry about it. I knew that the top results wouldn't be related to the game. Don't worry, I'm being careful.
First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another.
Also, before I hit enter, I checked to make sure that one of the top, autocomplete results wasn't 999 or Zero Escape. Because I figured if it was, that means that it was something specific to the game and I shouldn't Google it.
Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q. who is
No, it's
told to
okay,
send
it's
the
okay.
images to subject A by thinking about them. Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair and given a blindfold. With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
It's weird that you went A and that you picked the letter Q.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that. It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Telepathy.
Oh, hey! Telepathy, the Fuller Rimpa was a sort of telepathy sort of thing too. Oh, like question and answer. Okay, yeah. I can see the cue now.
That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There was supposed to be some telepathy element to the experiment on the ship.
The experiment to control people, right?
Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists. But maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this.
This is just Umbrella.
The notary game, Zero, why we were kidnapped. What does any of that have to do with telepathy? I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down. System recovery is estimated to take 1 hour. If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
Hurry it up, assholes!
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no, that's not what we...
Just hurry up and get it over with. Junpei, I'm counting on you.
Right. Lotus, please, tell me right away if you feel anything weird.
What's giving off Gendo vibes?
You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
Lotus. Okay, let's do this.
Get in the chair, Lotus. Ooh, okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, how am I, what am I supposed to... I think the hint will just give us the answer, though. Like, we didn't need the hint in the previous puzzles. Like, we solved previous puzzles that had hints in the corner without using the hint. Let's see what Junpei has to say about it. Calm down, Junpei. Just look at it carefully, alright? First off, the number of blocks ain't gonna change. All that's gonna change is the number, or change the shape. Just like in the first game, you're gonna match your pointy blocks to the ones up top. Do you know how to figure out how many blocks change with each switch? Yeah, turn everything off, then just do one switch at a time, right? This puzzle is completely inscrutable to me. Oh wait, hey, there's ones on this side too. Okay. Let's try to make them match. So one doesn't seem to do anything on this side. But it does things on this side. Now I know this is going to sound like a bad pun, and I didn't mean it to be one, but I realized it was going to be one as I was about to say it. But I don't know if I'm in the right headspace for this. But shit. You get it, Dawn? We need to make the pointy ones fill in the missing pattern. And I know it wants me to do this by doing math. But alright, let's write this down. We'll call this right head. Number 1, or we'll call it A is the top one. B. Having to deal with like a 3D puzzle, it's a lot. 1, 2. 1, 2. This is complicated. How am I supposed to freaking figure this out? Like, this is... Ah! Ah! My light just got brighter. That's weird. Where did one of them go out? And it got darker. No, it seems like feels like it got brighter. That's mysterious. Anyway. I never had the impression the hint was optional. I mean, we can press it. I certainly don't know what I'm doing otherwise, so I don't mind using the hint. Ding dang, we're close. But I still gotta do math to figure out which ones do which. Oh, we're still missing that one, aren't we? Carrie, just do math. No! Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Now that's gonna take forever. Just keep it simple. It's just like the last one you did. Well, okay, it's pretty close. For instance, when the 1 switch is on, how many blocks turn pointy? Let's just say 2 of them do, okay? And if you press the 2 on another switch, 3 of them turn pointy. Using those 2 switches, you made 5 blocks pointy. Makes sense? That's how you gotta solve it. Why are you making me do math? Alright. What I'm gonna do is maybe call this an evening and write this down and solve it and come back to you all on Saturday. Ideally. Maybe I won't solve it. Maybe I'll get tired and just give up. You got the solution if you want it. Well, only if everyone else wants to use the solution. Zero is a pissed off former mathematician. I'd believe it. Cause like I'll solve all the puzzles in this game all day, but this one, my brain's not braining math. I don't think it'll hurt I mean, it'll hurt my pride a little bit, maybe, to accept the answer, but I think that it'll be in the best interest of the stream to just get the answer. So I'm not sitting here doing math and, like, meticulously making a chart to try and figure out the answer to this. Just go ahead and give it to me. We got so close that one time, I'm mad. We're so close. Hey! Hey! Hey, I did it! Hey! Hey! I remembered one of them, didn't seem like it did anything on one side, but it clearly did something on the other. What's up? Screw you, addition! Math can suck my nuts! Alright, this experiment has concluded. Imagining Junpei yelling all of that, yeah. Beautiful. I kind of want to draw that now. The experiment has concluded. The door will now unlock. I can hear a door unlocking. And now we've got a new message. Release subject from restraining device. Lotus, are you alright? Yes, I am. I'm glad nothing happened, but I do think my life got just a little shorter. Hold on, I'll get you out right away. Shouldn't take long for Seven and me to get her out of here. Let's get out of here now. Being a guinea pig is not for me. Damn straight. I don't ever want to see this thing again. What's up? What's up? I found it.
The hallway goes to the left.
Yeah, but I don't see any doors.
Guess we just need to keep going.
Right. Let's go.
An elevator.
Just what we need. Let's take this to C deck.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I know where we need to go. The door behind the central staircase. There was a sun symbol on the keyhole of that door. And I happen to have the sun key in my pocket right now. This should open that door. Let's go!
Yeah.
What?
Oh shit!
Why?
What the hell? What the hell happened? Clover. Nothing. She's dead.
Hey, what are you doing?
The key! Give me the sun key!
Why?
Why do you think we have to get out of here before the murderer comes back?
The murderer? Santa,
Man.
Clover, and Ace. 3 people, 3 dead bodies. That means that the person who had killed them was...
Yo!
No. No, it can't be true.
Give it to me! Let's go! Open! Why?
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. I didn't feel it unlock.
Oh no. Is it the wrong key?
I don't know. Maybe.
That was a manacles only key.
It's open.
Huh?
What the hell is this?
Wait, you mean the door was already unlocked?
Why?
How would I know that? Whatever, let's just go.
Man, sucks about the others though. Like, I liked Ace and Santa. Clover was there also. But hey, at least we don't have to worry about, you know, sacrificing people.
What the hell is this door? I can't see anything that looks like a doorknob or switch or lever or card reader or anything. How the fuck are we supposed to open this?
Junpei.
We don't have a choice. We're gonna have to go back.
No, I'm not going back there. There is a murderer back there.
But I don't see any other doors.
Okay, alright. Cool, that's not weird at all.
No way.
It opened by itself.
It's an automatic door?
Look, guys, I've got a really bad feeling about all this.
Yeah.
The other doors were already unlocked, and this one's automatic. We haven't seen anything like this before.
Bad feeling. We've hit bottom. This can't get any worse. Shit!
Hey, Junpei!
I can't take this anymore. No one can.
Please don't say it can't get any worse. Why would you say it? Junpei. Junpei, no.
No. It's a lie. It's gotta be. This can't be real. No. It's impossible. If it's a dream, just wake up already. Someone please tell me it's all just a joke.
Oh, buddy. That's rough.
I'm imagining things. Yep, that's it. This is all obviously a lie. It's a big, elaborate trick. An illusion or something, or a dream. It's made up.
Having a rough time there, buddy.
Ah! Connie!
Oh, hell.
Connie, hang on.
She's not dead yet.
Connie!
Jumpy?
Oh man, Connie, there's so much blood. What the hell happened to you? How did this happen?
Jumpy, I'm sorry. I might not make it. No way I am going to let you die. I am going to save you, I promise. Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Jumpy. Really happy.
Don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times.
Oh, buddy.
You just gotta hang on, all right, Connie?
It's weird that you. I mean, I guess the shock of it, because like he never used that nickname until this moment. And like we're even calling her that here.
You. Ow! What can I do? Damn it!
Submarine.
What's that? A submarine? What on earth is a submarine doing here? That's it! Hang on, alright? There's a submarine over there. I'm gonna go see if it works.
What are you gonna do? Put her in the submarine? She's bleeding out.
Don't go. Please. don't go. Please just stay with me, okay? I want to be close to you, Jumpy. When I...
Connie.
Jumpy, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids? I've liked you for a long time, Junpei. A really long time.
Congrats on the confession, dude.
Jumpy, do you remember how we hung out a lot when we were kids? We went to the pool and to the fair. Do you remember playing snowball at the school?
That's weird, playing snowball.
They're all memories I'll never forget. All of those moments are treasures to me. But I also wanted to go to a lot of other places with you. A lot more. But that won't happen now.
No. I mean, yes. Yes, it will happen. We'll go all sorts of places, Connie. You hear me? I promise. We'll go wherever you want.
Really?
Yeah, really. I swear.
That makes me happy. Really happy, Jumpy. I feel sleepy.
No, Connie, don't fall asleep.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much.
Connie! Connie! Connie!
Oofa doofa. Submarines can have ORs. Look at all in one piece. Time passed. Junpei wept, curled around Connie's body. He cried and cried until he had no tears left. When the last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained, but only as an empty shell. Somewhere he heard a bell ring. It was the clock at the central staircase. Five. It rang 5 times.
5 o'clock.
Quietly, gently, softly, he set Connie down on the floor. Slowly, Junpei stood. Only then did he realize that Seven and Lotus had not followed him. Where had they gone? Slowly, he looked around the room. There was nothing. No sign that they had ever been there. God, can you imagine them walking in and seeing that and just walking right back out? Like, nope, bye. It felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way to the door he'd come through. As he approached it, it opened, sliding apart with a sound like grinding stone. Exactly, just AbeSimpson.gif. Exactly. Exactly, like that's what I had in mind. Junpei passed through the gate into the hallway. Hey! I had a thought about this earlier. I thought about this earlier. What if this is all some hallucination? This is some, like, you know... whenever, because you know, seeing the 3 was like bad, but then seeing June as well was like, and now seeing these two, it's like, you having some bad hallucinations there, buddy? Cause that would be some Umideko shit right there, which is playing games. His heart rattled in his chest, an empty, lifeless thing. It had been so utterly broken that there was nothing left to feel. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. There was a lake, a sea of blood. Two bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in them. His eyes lit on Lotus's wrist. Her bracelet. It was gone. He stared. It meant nothing to him. He didn't care anymore. He couldn't care anymore. Junpei's body felt numb. Part of him knew the lump in the lead in his chest had once been a heart. He couldn't quite remember what it had been for. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up trying to make them stop. He turned around, the door opened again, and slowly, numbly, he walked through. He kept walking. Why stop? An object set in motion, simple inertia carried him forward. God, are there multiple endings to this game? Did we get a bad end? Because that would be hilarious. Going into the torture room with, going through the door with Seven and Lotus gets you a bad end. Without spoiling anything, yes, there are multiple endings. Ooh, cool! I love multiple endings! Eventually, he found himself in front of a submarine. His arm reached for the hatch. Rip, Junpei. Fairly certain the stream release has a flowchart, which VLR has, but the original TS release of 999 didn't. That's a good noise. His eyes stared down into it. He couldn't see the bottom. His back was hot. Dimly, he felt the blade of a knife in it. Who? One dead body lay behind door number 5. The body of the 9th man. Another lay in the shower room. The body of Snake. At the central staircase were 3 more. Ace, Santa, and Clover. Just outside the door were 2 corpses. Those of Seven and Lotus. And in this very room lay the body that had once been Connie. And now Junpei would join them. Who then had killed them all? Who? Junpei let out one last breath. Faintly, he felt the bubbles creep up the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving away into the cold, gentle lapping of the water. Well! in, boy! We all got murdered! Straight up murdered in this bee! So, I guess we'll call it an evening here. I think this was the first one you got too. We're just kidding about multiple endings, that's it, no moral. No conclusion, just killed by a mystery guy, that's it, that's the end. Ideally, a flowchart will let you hop right back in at the first decision point, that being what door to go in. Nice! Instead of replaying the intro and watching the knife man blow up repeatedly. When playing on the 3DS, I had to play the entire game over each time. Oof. The end! Or is it? We all die by a yellow submarine. I got a Chivo. It's a pretty good Chivo name. You have reached one ending. This game has multiple endings. In order to experience all the endings, you need to play through the game multiple times. Make sure to save your progress now to retain all information you've acquired. Memory of Escape has been added to the title screen. Memory of Escape enables you to replay the escape rooms you've completed. Would you like to save the info you obtained through this playthrough? After saving, the game will be started from the beginning. Oh! It's for the endings! Neat! Look at this! Look at this! How cool! I mean, I was fully prepared to go into it without a flowchart. You guys know me. I play dating sims. I'm used to going through branches, questing for elusive dialogue. I'm so excited. There's so many endings. Yes. Going up. The Richard's Award would have been a slog with that one. Alright. Flowchart. Can I just click this and go to the large hospital room? I can't actually click on it and go to it though. Or can I? Is it going to take me to the large hospital room?
It's a 1. I better get back to the others.
You can't, it just takes a bit to load. Okay. Cool. Well, that's all well and good. But I should probably call it a night. Thanks so much for joining me, everybody. Dak, it was great having you. You should come for the rest of the streams, too. It's great having people who've actually played the game before weigh in on things, share their experiences, their flowchartless sufferings. We stream every Thursday and Saturday. So anyway, check out the next episode up in the top right, and see some more things you might like in the bottom right, and subscribe over by clicking the left little Tinterbro icon. Your 3DS is busted? Oh no! How'd that happen? That's no good. It's a good series. I like it. I'm really excited to finally be playing it, because it's something I've wanted to play for years. Okay, so good night, everybody. See you on Saturday.